Tom Hodges, Morehead State's women's basketball coach, joining us on MSUEagles.com. And Coach, first practice in the books and underway here at Morehead State. First off, how excited are you to start a new season?
Well, I tell you, Matt, I don't know I've ever been as enthusiastic to start this season and this practice with this group as I've ever been. And today, with the first one under our belt, kind of justified those thoughts. Very, very good first day. A lot of enthusiasm, a lot of volume, and probably further along skill-wise than we've ever been. A lot of that's thanks to the summer access that we got to work with our players this summer. So very proud of our young ladies and their approach to our first day this morning.
You mentioned the summer access, and I believe you get 2 hours, before the official team practices. How beneficial is that, especially with a group of 7 newcomers on the team this year?
Right. It's paramount that we have some carryover, because we got a lot of good stuff in this summer in the month of July when everybody was in summer school. So we got a lot of good stuff in. We carried over that to our fall workouts, which started in August and have led up to our first practice here. So I see us making steps, and we've started in the summer, and we progressed to the fall, and now we progressed to the opening of practice. Allowed us not to have to slow down quite as much. We were able to hit the ground running. The terminology for the new players is familiar with them. We don't have to explain a lot. We can really establish who we're going to be in our team identity over the course of the next 4 practices that I'm really excited about.
This is really the second year that you'll have installed and your full offense and your full defense, which you installed parts of that a few years ago, but last year was kind of the first year, especially the offense. How important is it for the kids coming back, the veterans that know that now, especially with them able to teach the younger kids and the newcomers on this team?
Yeah, it's very important, and we've purposefully divided our group up so we have teaching on both sides to make sure we're communicating at all levels with our veteran players. Our 4 seniors have done an amazing job getting and keeping in the flow of things and teaching our younger players and our core junior group. This group has been together for 3 years, Matt, and that's one reason I'm so optimistic is this group has really grown up together, and for them to be juniors and seniors now, I see light years of maturity within that group. I'm really excited about, and I see them passing that along to our freshmen and our transfers.
Tom Hodges, our guest on MSUEagles.com. Let's speak a little bit in particular about the senior class this year. Starts at the top with an all-conference player in Therese Robinson, and so a couple other great players and great leaders.
Absolutely. This was the group that was freshmen when we got here, and really we've grown together. I like to say we're partners in this thing, and we partnered together to make this our best year yet. To see Therese and her stats and her accolades tell the story for her, but I'm probably as excited about Shanice Parker, Tyler Eachwin, and Allie Turner. All made unbelievable strides. They made strides on the court, skill-wise. Matt, they made just leaps and bounds better vocally. They're confident. I think they've really assumed ownership and leadership being in that senior role. That's a role we haven't had in a couple years, so I can just see them really stepping in and embracing being a senior and what that means to our basketball team and our program. Very, very proud of our senior class. Shanice Parker's put on 17 pounds of muscle. Looks amazing. Tyler Eachwin has really worked hard. And Allie Turner. I don't think there's been a steadier player over my 4 years here than Allie Turner. She comes every day, works hard every day, is as good a teammate as you could ever ask for. Is a great senior class. I'm really, really excited about them.
Down to the junior class, a couple of transfers, and then, of course, Elmisha Jones in that class as well, a potential all-conference player, and really made great strides last year in really running the team as the point guard. Let's talk a little bit about some of the juniors and what you expect from them, including a couple of front court players who have some years of experience under their belt for you now, Casey Rhines and Mackenzie Arledge.
Without question. Of course, it starts with that group with Almisha. I would expect she'll be an all-conference player for us. That will form a really, really difficult backcourt for people to guard with Almisha and Therese. She is coming to her own. Again, the maturity factor, Matt. It's hard to get across how big that is for us. I heard it said this summer that failure is the fertilizer for success, and I can see that. I can see we've had some lumps, and Lord knows we've had some failures, but I see it fertilizing our success for this year with Almisha leading that group. Casey Rhines, Mackenzie Arledge both worked extremely hard this summer. Mackenzie, again, is confident, is sure of what she's doing. Sometimes she played with a lot of anxiety over the last 2 years. Now you can see her just being so much more comfortable in everything that's going on. So I'm very, very excited. And then Natalie Greenwell. We hope to get Natalie back in the fold here, by OVC play. It's going to be exciting. I'm just overwhelmed with the enthusiasm I have for this group right now.
And, of course, the freshman class, a lot of them, and always a learning curve, but I know that you had talked about the talent level and just the skill level that you were able to bring in with this freshman class is maybe the highest that you've been able to bring in your tenure here, and hopefully they will hit the ground running.
Absolutely. They're a very talented group, and on top of them, you got 2 junior college transfers in Tay Couch and Mo Bunk, who are going to provide immediate experience and big minutes for us. And I look for our freshmen, all 4 of our freshmen, to have a big say and carry some load minute-wise for us early on. As with all freshmen, it's getting them up to speed intensity-wise and learning what Division I basketball is all about. It's about intensity, it's about volume, it's about enthusiasm. So if we get those invisible stats to meet their talent level, if the mental meets the physical, we're going to be in good shape, Matt.
Well, Coach, good thing the practice is underway. I know you're excited, and we look forward to a great season. We'll talk with you as preseason camp progresses.
All right, Matt, thanks. If anybody wants to come out to practice, 8 to 10 every morning in the AAC, practice is open. We'd love for you to come out and enjoy this team as much as we are.
All right, sounds good. And again, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Matt.